I'm just so proud of this team and what we accomplished this year, and hate for it to end on a game like this when we just played so poorly. I thought Brianna Stewart was fantastic. She was just unbelievable. I think her and Lewis, obviously, they killed us. And, we contained everybody else, but we did not have an answer for them. And defensively, it was probably the most disappointing. I know we can miss shots, but I thought we could play better defensively. And that was disappointing way for this really wonderful season to end. But we will try to think back on what we did to get here and be proud of that.
Kurt Rallo, South Bend Tribune. Skylar, can you just talk a little bit about your legacy and just the entire Notre Dame experience?
Well, it's been a dream come true, just having the opportunity to play for my hometown school and right in my backyard for Coach McGraw. And just being able to learn from her every day, just the experiences I've gone through, I'll never forget. The people that I met, I'll never forget, and it was just such a great time. I had a great time going through it, and I wouldn't want a different group of girls in the locker room. I wouldn't want a different group of coaches. And just the people I met, I know they'll be a part of my circle for life. And that's just a blessing in itself.
Is it the pressure of their defense, or are you missing makeable shots?
I thought they were I thought it was a little bit of both. They did a great job of getting up and pressuring us, and I thought that we got some shots we wanted at the beginning of the game, some layups and some jumpers that we usually knock down. It was a physical game tonight. I thought it was a little bit of both. You have to credit their defense and the pressure, making us take quick shots, but I thought we did get some shots that we wanted and usually knocked down.
Right here again.
Skylar, I think you guys had a 26-25 lead. Lewis went out, about 2:55 left, and then they went on a 14-3 run to close the first half. Just what happened there?
We just didn't play good defense, and they got out in transition, and they scored in half-court offense too. We didn't lock down on defense like we normally do. We just weren't playing like ourselves, and like I said, you have to credit them. They're such a good team. They know each other so well, and they just played. They outworked us.
Any more questions for the student athletes?
Skylar, share with us. Can you share with us a little bit about what Gino said to you after the game?
He just said, don't let this game define my legacy. He told me that he feels like I've done more for the sport than some people who won 4 national championships. And he just told me that I've done a lot for the game of basketball, and I had a great career.
Hey, Coach, Doug Feinberg. That first 15 minutes, I mean, you guys couldn't hit anything yet. We're still, a 1-point game. I mean, I got to think you were thinking, okay, we're going to hit shots eventually, things are going to fall. We survived, like, their defensive stop. What was the difference that got them going that you guys just couldn't really get anything going offensively all night?
Yeah, I didn't feel good about it because we weren't executing anything. We weren't running our stuff, and so we couldn't even feel good about that. We couldn't feel good about, we got a great shot, we just didn't make it. I thought that we forced some things and over-dribbled a little bit. We're a really good passing team, and I don't think we moved the ball. We missed some people that were open, and so I don't think we got that confidence from executing.
We'll take a question right here.
How does Skylar's legacy, her impact, affect next year's teams after that?
Oh, she leaves a gigantic hole in the lineup. I don't think any one person can replace her. I think that there's a lot of pressure on our incoming point guard to be good right away, and I think the rest of the team has to step up a little bit more and realize what we've lost. I think that the swagger and the confidence that she brought, I hope that somebody can step up and replace that.
The UConn locker room is now open, and we'll take a question back here.
Muffet, obviously the game is disappointing, but I know how close you are with Skylar, and I wonder if it's just disappointing, or how disappointing is it to see her up here not get to where I think she ultimately wanted to be?
I think she's a champion. I do. I know that we didn't win it, but what she's done for us has been amazing, and she leaves Notre Dame as the most celebrated and decorated and best player ever, and I'm happy for that.
Question right on the corner here.
Muffet, you've played so assuredly all through the season, but especially in the in those games against UConn. Was it just maybe the importance of the moment or nerves? I mean, is there any way to explain how poorly you shot tonight? I mean, it wasn't all defense, I don't think.
No, I thought we looked nervous. I did think we looked nervous coming out, and I think I don't know why we did. We've been here before, and we certainly should have felt differently. And I don't know. I think the way the game went early on, I just don't think we ever got into that rhythm where we could get comfortable. And so I think we were just a little on edge the whole time. And then all of a sudden we're down 10, and you know, we got in that giant hole at halftime, and that really I thought was the difference in the game.
Question right here.
Matt Staplikowski of the Daily Campus. Coach, you touched on it a little bit in your opening. Brianna Stewart was amazing tonight. I mean, how important or how good was she, considering, you know, she's a freshman under the big spotlight? How impressive is that to you?
Yeah, it is really impressive to have a freshman have that kind of game, to be most outstanding player in the regional, and then to come into the Final Four and just play with such confidence, to be the best player on the floor, you know, and well, on the team, I mean, for Connecticut. You know, you don't expect a freshman to rise to the occasion like that. So I thought a phenomenal performance by her.
Anything further for Coach McGraw? Take one question here.
Hey, Muffet, did you say anything to Skylar, at least one-on-one after the game? Or there's obviously going to be time for that heading forward, but I wonder if you just, as Gino did, said something to her that...
No, we talked to the group in general, and then came down here.